And that's what the Cavs need. They need a dude to come off the bench and light it up. Now, I'm not saying he going to do that all the time. Of course, he got to tone it back on the shot selection. Duh. He's not going to be able to take 20 shots a game because he's not really going to have the opportunity to take 20 shots a game. But when you got a player like that, with that scoring ability, you want him to still have the mindset that I'm a scorer. You don't want to take that away from him because that's who he is. Let's not forget who he is.
I know.
At his peak. Let's not forget that. I think sometimes we forget that.
So guys, man, as you can see, man, I got my boy D-Rich TV with me once again for another video. Like I said, let me know if you guys actually like these videos. I'm just trying some different things out on the channel, but we're just going to jump straight into it, as you know. So let's talk about Emoni Bates. I mean, we've seen what he's been doing in preseason. You know, there's always something to say about Emoni Bates. People have one opinion on him. People have something negative to say. Do you think he's going to get significant minutes on the floor for the Cavs this year? Do you think that he's proved what he needed to prove in preseason to, you know, take that next step? Like, just give me your thoughts about Emoni Bates so far, and what do you expect from him so far? And do you think that he's proving, you know, all the haters wrong?
Well, he never had to prove any haters wrong as far as his ability on the basketball court. People that have been watching Emoni Bates, we know he's a bucket. People that really watch basketball know that the Cavaliers ultimately got a steal in the draft, being able to get him in the second round, and them needing a scoring three because Karis LeVert, let's be honest, just wasn't cutting the cheese last year. So
no disrespect, Karis.
No disrespect to Karis LeVert. He good, but they needed an extra wing to come in and be that Michael Porter Jr. that we all like to come off and score the ball. But as far as him getting minutes this year, yeah, I think he'll be able to get minutes this year because I think throughout the year he'll grow, get accustomed to the system. He got Donovan Mitchell there. He got Darius Garland there, who I think will be able to help lead him and teach him how to be an NBA player because those two are already NBA All-Stars and you never hear about them getting into any trouble off the court or anything like that. Yeah. Now, as far as impactful minutes, yes. If the Cavs are going to make a significant run, they're going to need Emoni Bates and his scoring ability to do that in the Eastern Conference this year. Definitely, you talk about the Bucks, they're going to be able to score the ball. You talk about the Celtics. I'm not picking the Cavs to win the East by any stretch of the imagination, but if they're going to have a chance, Emoni Bates is going to have to be a part of that.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. I feel like Emoni Bates arguably could probably be the most important player, you know, on that team because they have the point guard already. They have, you know, their superstar player with Donovan Mitchell. And every team, like I said, needs a guy like a Michael Porter Jr. type player. And the fact that Emoni Bates is 6'9", is 6'10", and he has a scoring ability, and he has the shot-making ability, especially playing off the ball, I think really all he has to do, in my personal opinion, is just learn how to play defense, not get overexcited, especially on the offensive end. Because, you know, like I feel like Emoni Bates is kind of like a microwavable type of player. When he sees one shot go in or he sees two shots go in, he's going to bring the ball up the court and shoot the ball from half court. Like, he just can't do that. Like, this isn't high school no more. This isn't college and whatnot. So far, what I've been seeing from him in preseason, you know, he's looking like he's buying a little bit into the role. So if he can just continue to do that, I think he will definitely see some minutes. And like we always say, bro, the talent level is out of there. I think Emoni Bates really is the only person that can really stop him from he's the only player that can stop himself from getting to where he needs to be.
First of all, let me play devil's advocate here. Because you say this a lot when we talk on the phone. You say Emoni Bates is a microwavable player. He shoots too many shots. He gets shot happy. Yeah. Well, wouldn't you want that? Because sometimes listen. Let me talk. Let me talk. No. Are you done?
But
are you done? Can I speak? I let you go for like a minute. Can I go? Can I get a little 30 seconds?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
When I say wouldn't you want that? Because it's easier to teach a player not to take as many shots rather than tell a player to take more shots, in my personal opinion. Because I'd rather have a player that has that fire in them than a player that don't have that fire.
Those are two different things. Asking, do I want a player that has that fire in them is different than asking a player who's used to his entire basketball career of being that guy who's never had a coach or anybody to tell him, like, chill out or anything like that. Like Emoni Bates has been that A guy since he came out the womb, bro. He literally got his own school because he's Emoni Bates. Same thing whenever he went. You seen what happened when he went to Memphis. You know, he struggled a little bit because he didn't have, you know, the ability to kind of cool down, and he had to kind of alter his game a little bit. That he went to Eastern Michigan so he can have the green light to essentially do it, bro. This man was shooting crazy shots at Eastern Michigan. Like, I don't have the shot attempts off the top of my head, but that's why a lot of guys don't make it in the NBA because they don't want to buy into a role. And so the fact that Emoni Bates has been that guy his whole career, it may be hard for him to kind of tone it down a little bit because did you watch the Summer League, bro?
I watched the Summer League. He had some good games and he had some bad games.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
1 minute, he was happy. 1 minute, Juice will call me and say, man, I don't know if Emoni Bates going to work. And the next day he called me and say, man, did you see Emoni Bates?
But that's what I'm saying. You kind of never know what you're going to get from him. And so if he's able to just calm himself down and buy into a role, he'll be fine.
But I'd rather have a player that's accustomed to putting the ball in the hoop and willing to take any shot than a player that's not. And that's what the Cavs need. They need a dude to come off the bench and light it up. Now, I'm not saying he going to do that all the time. Of course, he got to tone it back on the shot selection. Duh. He's not going to be able to take 20 shots a game because he's not really going to have the opportunity to take 20 shots a game. But when you got a player like that, with that scoring ability, you want him to still have the mindset that I'm a scorer. You don't want to take that away from him because that's who he is. Let's not forget who he is.
I know.
At his peak. Let's not forget that. I think sometimes we forget that. Don't come on here and say, oh, you know, he get his shot selection. Of course he gonna have to tone it back.
But I'm saying, like, he's on a whole nother level when it comes to shooting outrageous microwavable shots.
So is Jet Howard. Nobody saying nothing about that. Jet Howard had the green light at Michigan, bro. You didn't watch Michigan.
I did.
No, you didn't. He had the green light, bro.
He didn't have the green light.
He did have the green light.
Also, too, it's like the Cavs already have two 25-plus point per game capable scorers.
Of course.
So, like I said, like, Emoni Bates is going to have to be that 3-and-D type of guy. We don't need him to, you know, take guys off the dribble every play or you know, shooting crazy shots. Like, he needs to be timely with his shots. Like I said, the blueprint is a Derek White, is a Michael Porter Jr., you know, type player.
What do Michael Porter Jr. come? As soon as he come off the bench, he firing it. So you keep saying Michael.
I don't think so.
As soon as Michael Porter Jr. come off the bench, he firing it, bro.
No, bro.
And within the first two shots, you know if he gonna be hot or not.
But he's a catch and shoot type of guy who shoots well from the field and he plays defense and he buys into his role. He's aware that he has Nikola Jokic and he's aware he has, you know, Jamal Murray and all these other guys.
Of course,
Michael Porter Jr. is not bringing the ball up the court, setting people up and doing things that he's not. Do you think Emoni Bates?
Do you think Emoni? The thing is,
I've seen Emoni Bates do that.
You've seen him do it at the college level.
Yes, he was doing it at college.
In summer league, it's for players to come in and have the green light. You can have the green light in summer league, but then you talk about Michael Porter Jr. He didn't play for 3 damn years, and then he come into a situation where he didn't play for 3 damn years, and then he come into a situation. It don't matter if he was hurt; he didn't play, and then he come into a situation where he got Joker and he got Murray. Of course, he gonna. You know, 3-and-D guy. But when he comes off the bench, we know Michael Porter is shooting the ball. What's the joke? The running joke with him, he don't swing it. That's the running joke.
I don't know why people say that, but that's like propaganda.
It's true.
I'm talking about actual, like,
it's true.
Michael Porter, in my opinion, he don't be doing that. Like, he literally shoots like shots that he's capable of making and capable of that he should be taking at that specific time. And like I said, he's not a guy that's gonna pull up from freaking 50 feet, bro, for no reason after he made 2 shots. I'm just telling you what I've seen Emoni Bates do. I'm not saying that he can't do this or he's not good enough to. I'm not saying that. I don't want anybody thinking that I'm hating on him or anything. All I'm saying, like, I'm on his side, bro. I've made hella videos about him. Like, you know, I'm a advocate, bro, of him. I'm just saying he just needs to lock in, buy into his role, and I think he'll be fine.
And what I'm saying is I think somebody has told him that by now. And what I'm saying is, I
haven't seen it.
I think you're preaching to the choir. And what I'm saying is, some of the stuff that you're stating is the obvious. And what I'm also saying is that I'd rather have a player that has the mentality to score the ball in today's league than a player that doesn't. That's all that I'm saying. He's not going to be.
How much do you think?
Stop comparing him to a Derek White. He's not a Derek White. So stop it.
Those are the types of guys you have to be.
But he don't have to be that. You don't have to be that.
I'm not saying like you have to be that, but I'm saying like if you're just coming into the league and you're coming into a team that already has certain guys, you have to fit in a certain way, and that's why those specific guys are successful because they're able to do that. I'm just saying Emoni Bates needs to do that, but quickly, how much do you think? Like, what is going to be a successful season for Emoni Bates, and how much do you think he's going to average? Quickly.
See, here we go. Here we go. Let me show you the contradiction. Right? This is where they try to trap you at. First, you say he don't want Emoni Bates shooting unnecessary shots. He don't want Emoni Bates having the green light that he had in college and high school. But then he asked me how many points he gonna average.
Yeah.
Like, why is that even a conversation? I just want him to come off the bench and contribute. This year I'm not worried about the points. After the stuff that he done been through, screw the points. It's not about the points. It's about going through the whole year, progressing. He gonna have some good games. He gonna have some bad games. But don't talk about you don't want him to have the green light and you don't want him to shoot 20 plus shots a game and then ask me how many points he gonna average. I don't care about that now.
Hey,
I don't care about it.
I ain't gonna lie. I may not even put this part in the video because you low key, like, I respect you for that, bro. That's a good point. But yeah, bro, I appreciate you on the channel, man. Let me know if you guys like these type of videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Hey, don't cut that out. Hey, Joe,
I'm gonna keep that in the video.